Ravi Shankar. We'll have a minute of silence for the evaluator. Our next speaker today is Toastmaster Ramesh. Toastmaster Ramesh will be delivering his Level 1 Project 2 presentation and mastery, and his speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Janani. Toastmaster Janani, can we please have the objectives of his speech?
Thank you, Mamta. Good evening, everybody. Toastmaster Ramesh is doing his project 2 from level 1, the first project titled Financial Planning. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. All the best, Ramesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janani. Toastmaster Ramesh.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You're audible.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Ramesh, I have really enjoyed his views every time he participates in table topics. And I have learned a lot every time I have listened to him. Toastmaster Ramesh, Level 1, Project 2, Financial Planning. Financial Planning, Toastmaster Ramesh. Over to you.
Yeah. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmaster and judges. This is my topic is on financial planning. And I have taken a conscious decision today not to speak on general points and not anything on product selling. Okay. And we can go to the next slide. So what is financial planning? Financial planning is creating a path to achieve the goals of one's family. And this is a journey. And based on circumstances, new goals keep cropping up from time to time. So there, the role of the financial advisor is important because he is the lamppost to fall upon. And the financial advisor acts as a pillar and helps in achieving one's life goals by rerouting from time to time. The 7 common goals of any family is, to start with, the first is the emergency fund. Emergency fund is minimum 6 months of living expense. But what is the emergency fund? Emergency fund is a fund which is required to take care of any untoward circumstances, like for example, job loss or any unplanned event. There is an emergency fund. For retired people close to retirement, minimum 1 year of living expenses. Then the second goal is yearly vacation plans. Like yearly vacation plan, normally from Qatar, you would like to go to a home country at least once a year. Or if you are in India, you want to go to your native place. And others want to use their LTA, leave travel allowance, at least once a year. So this is the second important goal. The third common goal for any family is buying a car, which normally happens once in 4 years, or the general household fund. Why general household fund is you want to change your mobile, or you want to change the refrigerator at home, or the TV. So for that, general household fund is required. And coming to the purchase of a car, normally it's a depreciating asset. So ideally, we should not go for loan, but in case you're going for a loan, we should keep in mind that the value of the car should not be more than 50% of your annual income. And for the down payment of the car purchase, you have to go for a monthly savings plan. And once you take the loan, the EMI should not be more than 10% of your monthly salary. So these are the 3 goals right now. Then the 4th goal is children's education. For children's education, normally any university in US, they charge around 25,000 per USD per year for a normal course, or 17,000 pounds in UK. For example, somebody who wants to study law in Warwick University in UK, it is around 17,000 pounds a year, which is equivalent to 25,000 US dollars. So for a 3-year course, it is 75,000 US dollar plus miscellaneous expenses. We can plan for 100,000 US dollar. So it varies from course to course. For medical courses, it will be on the higher side. Then the 5th goal for any family is children's marriage. Children's marriage also, based on your family customs, marriage expenses vary starting from 25 lakhs and above. So we need to plan based on your family customs how much money is required for the marriage purpose of your children. Then the 6th goal is buying a plot or a flat, which is a very emotional decision, and everybody wants to buy their own property. So in this case, monthly savings plans towards the down payment of the flat or site purchase. Because normally what happens is 80% is you can take a loan, and it is a good loan. Basically, it's buying a plot or a flat is an appreciating asset. So it's a good loan. So 80% loan is given, 20% we have to do the down payment. For that, we have to do a monthly savings plan. And ideally, the same amount what you're doing on a monthly savings plan for the down payment of the flat should be your EMI post the flat purchase. So then seamlessly you can manage and the monthly cash flows. So the EMI amount should not be more than 30% of monthly income. Here I want to make a point, because normally what I find is there's a 1/3 formula. Like 1/3 of your monthly living expense should be for all your EMIs, car loan EMI, home loan EMI, everything. Another 1/3 is for lifestyle and living expense. And further, another 1/3 portion should be for savings and investments. But what I find normally is, since 70% of your take-home salary is being given as loan, so there is no savings or investment element in most of the families. So that one we should avoid. So because all goals are important, not only buying a flat or a plot, all the 7 goals which I'm mentioning now is important in one's life. Then the final goal, which is very common, is retirement planning. You should determine at what age you want to retire and what is the life expectancy in your family. Like for how long have your parents have lived, like that gives the life expectancy of your family. Then currently, what are the monthly living household expenses, excluding all loans and all that? What is the monthly living household expenses? So based on the data, we can plan the retirement corpus which is required one's life. So these are the 7 common goals. Once again, like emergency fund, yearly vacation plans, these 2 goals are short-term goals. So less than 1 year. So we need to invest in low risk funds and liquid funds, they call it, or parking funds for emergency fund, and yearly vacation plan, low risk debt funds. Then the 3rd goal, buying a car or a general housing, is a period of 3 to 5 years. So this, we can go for a combination of equity funds and debt funds. Equity is investing in the share market, and debt is like bonds or debt funds. So we can go for a combination of equity and debt, or balance funds. Then children's education, children's marriage are 5 to 7 years goal. So we can go for a large cap mutual fund, then mid cap mutual fund, and small cap. So any goal which is less than 10 years, like 5 to 10 years, we can go for a combination of large, mid, and small cap funds. And anything more than 10 years, we can go for direct shares, like retirement planning and all. Then other goals, such as buying a villa or second home, international vacations once in 3 years, you can go, philanthropy or charity, then starting our own business. Then coming to protection plans. So life insurance, we said there are 2 approaches. One is the human life value, and the second is capital need analysis. Human life value is based on 20 times of your annual income, you need to have protection. And capital need analysis is covering all your liabilities. Then health insurance, family floater plan, minimum 5 lakhs and above, critical illness cover against life-threatening devices like cancer, heart attacks and all, personal accident insurance based on your nature of job. Then finally choosing your advisor. Find out whether your advisor has skin in this game. It means whether your advisor himself is investing in what are the products he's suggesting, and understand whether your advisor understands your risk appetite and suggests plan based on your risk profile. And finally, your advisor is not only giving product selling, but also sales. Not only sales, also service level is good. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramesh. It is rightly said, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That is what your speech meant to me today. We'll have a minute of silence for the evaluator. Our next speaker for today's session is Toastmaster Dharmaraj, who will be giving his level 1 project 2. So the objectives remains the same. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Kumar. Toastmaster Dharmaraj has proved by taking role and participating in table topics every day. He has proved that if you take the difficult path, you learn quickly. Toastmaster Dharmaraj, unity is unique. Unity is unique. Toastmaster Dharmaraj, over to you.
Once upon a time, there were flock of doves that flew in search of food led by their king. The king advised all the doves to fly up together, carrying the net with them. Each dove picked up a portion of the net, and together they flew off, carrying the net with them, and realized the unique thing. Good evening, everyone. The unique thing was the strength of unity. This story was taken from the internet, but only story tells us the unity is unique. It's a truth experienced and accepted by each one of us in one or other way. Unity is unique. Unity is the strength. Working in a corporate culture gives us better exposure to learning the unique thing. It is associated with team work and collaboration in a healthy manner. The way I learned the lesson about importance of the team and its strength, that's worth to share with you all. In the year 2015, while working in Saipem, I got a chance to work in a team of 45 members. We used to come, work, and go back to home. It was our daily routine. Most of the members did not even know each other's name. We had no idea what the other person is doing. My leader was just like an alien. His initiative and motivation would not bring together all 45 members to achieve a common goal. The result, disaster. Now all 45 members were working together. There was not any team collaboration, and common goal. There were we were at the same place, but with a different mindset. The twist came in the year 2018 when I got transferred to Doha in McDermott Company. Here I got a chance to work in a new team, 75 members. Workplace and team collaboration were done in a way where varied talents brought together uh, and achieve a common goal. No, brought together, uh, made a pool of different skills and knowledge. Here, my leader was who had a strong belief that when competent and experienced are people are brought together, teams will undergo better problem solving approach. He initiated by calling all his team members on cup of coffee tree and did an introduction session. We chatted for around 2.5 hours, and the next day we started doing work. We did not feel working with unknown people and in an unknown environment, because by that time we knew each other still the extent we were compared working each other. My leader has created a circle and entered all the important components within that circle. The most important component that he ordered was the spirit of working in a team with a common vision of achieving a common goal. We started to commit to achieve a common goal. It was motivating us to do even better the next day with our cooperation. It has given us opportunity to learn from each other's success stories and failures. It also promoted the organizational approach towards learning new things. These activities were enough make us to understand of the value and the importance of the unique thing called as unity among the teams and its collaboration. The unity as a unique quality does uh, wonders where it is applied properly. Since the time I joined the Toastmaster, I have been observing the same spirit here also. What else can be a better example than Indian Club Toastmaster team member who had worked hard and took the club on new height. The unity is leads to learn from each other and know the bigger picture with the better participation and better problem solving capacity. Follow the practice and experience that unity is unique. Back to that MOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dharmaraj. We'll have a minute of silence for the evaluator. Our last speaker for today's meeting is Toastmaster Rajendra. Toastmaster Rajendra will be delivering his Level 1 Project 2. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Sudhir. Since the objectives are the same, so we do not need to call Toastmaster Sudhir for the objectives right now. Toastmaster Rajendra Panchbhai is a mechanical engineer and he has been living in Qatar since last 10 years with his wife and a son. He joined ICTM 2.5 years back and he was an ExCom member as a treasurer. He has worked during 2019 and 2018 and 2019. When I asked him about his take on today's theme, he said, I love walking and yoga was done long back with no startup date in the future. He does meditation regularly to keep his monkey mind in place for longer time. Toastmaster Rajendra Panchbhai, I find him a very senior person who talks his mind. Toastmaster Rajendra, his topic is coin. Coin, Toastmaster Rajendra. Over to you.
Am I audible? Okay,
Yes, go ahead.
thank you. Wherever archaeologists excavated to find out about our civilization and different era, invariably they got the coin in addition to other utensils. This coin has helped historians to decipher and let us know what that era was about and how the civilization has progressed. All of us now are a part of history in making during current pandemic. Scientists coined it COVID-19. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, guests, good evening. COVID-19 is a great disruptor. It has brought all of our life literally stand still. Even though it is termed as COVID-19 and we know 19 was a normal year for us and literally half of 20 has vanished from our life and calendar. But there are a lot many things. The other aspect, what this disruptor has shown to us. Out of curiosity, I wanted to check when was the last pandemic happened. And it happened 100 years back, 1918, 1920. It is commonly called Spanish flu. I was surprised to know it killed 50 million people and affected 500 million. That was 1/3 of the world population. As compared to Spanish flu, today, around 15 million people are affected by the virus, and the death is something around 625,000. Of course, this is ongoing. But the beauty now is we are not asking whether there will be vaccine if that if part is not there. This if part was there 100 years back. They were not sure whether vaccine will come or not. But now we are not asking if the vaccine will come. We are saying when it will come. It's a matter of if what we have to believe, anything between 6 months to next year end. COVID-19 is a great disruptor, as I have said. Has it affected everything? Everything has stopped? No. We have become more agile. We are meeting, virtual meeting. Our meetings are going on. Sun is rotating, Earth is rotating. The celestial body are doing their work. Day and night are happening. This has also given us opportunity to be more resilient and agile. You might have come across this news that dolphins were sighted at the shore of Mumbai. A teenage girl paddled her ailing father from Delhi to Bihar, more than 1,000 kilometers. People in Jalandhar, they have seen Himalayas by naked eyes, which is 200 kilometers apart. Of course, WhatsApp University has also said that from suburb in Mumbai, people have seen Eiffel Tower. There are many aspects of our life which are affected by this current pandemic. I would like to talk two main aspects, education and health. Education. My son is in 12th, and right from second week of March, his online classes are going on. And the school, including the kids, have adopted to the fait accompli situation. Even PTM has happened, and we have attended that PTM online. My son is attending the class from morning 8 to 2, literally without any gap, 6 hours. It doesn't stop there. In the evening, there is a follow-up class, there is a homework. So literally 7 to 8 hours is in front of the screen. Good. But I have a little concern. Exposed to screen radiation for 8 hours and the ergonomics, it will affect his body. Of course, that is a subject I will leave it for the people to study. My main concern, that is the other side of the coin, is a news many of you might have gone through. A survey which was published 2 days back. Only 24% of urban population in India has access to computer. And for rural India, it is single digit, just 4%. My son is, I will say, he is in an elite group. For him, computer access is nothing. But the thought goes for those people who cannot. The second is health. We have come across a news where 1,000-bedded hospital was made operational within 10 days. Highly congested Hutment, Dharavi in Mumbai appears to be a success story using the model of 3T, tracing, tracking, treatment. There are many models which are going, but this appears to be a very successful model. The point here is we have that agility to respond. If that is the case, there are some diseases which are going on, TB, maybe malaria, waterborne disease during rainy season. I look at this particular pandemic as a learning point. What we see of the coin is an opportunity. What we can't see is the opportunity what we have. This pandemic has shown both. So to conclude, I hope that we move in the right direction, learn from the pandemic situation and do better. What we were taking 20 years, 30 years, we should be able to do it in 2-3 years. And we as a community prosper. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rajendra, for showing us another side of the coin. With this, we conclude with our prepared speech session. We'll have 3 minutes of silence for the evaluators. Meanwhile, timer, can you please tell me that all the speakers are qualified?
There is a request from Surya sir in the group to let him in.
Speaker,
And he has exited, it seems. Host or co-host may look into, please.
Speaker is taking care of it. Thank you, PTM Mangal.
Thank you to Toastmaster of the day. Yeah. Speaker 1, Speaker 2 is qualified. Speaker 4, Speaker 5, and Speaker 6 are qualified.
Can you please tell the name? Speaker 1?
Speaker 1 is Papugiri. Speaker 2 is Alar Mangai. Speaker 3 is Ravi Shankar.
Not qualified.
Not qualified.
Okay.
Speaker 4, Ramesh. Speaker 5, Dharmaraj. Speaker 6, Rajendra Panchbai.
Thank you very much. Time.
Kaushik, sorry, who's not qualified? Can you tell the name for the voting purpose?
Please. Timer, can you please repeat it one more time?
Who's not qualified?
Who is
Not qualified?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravi Shankar is not qualified.
Just third speaker.
Yeah, third speaker.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters
you.
House.
Okay.
And can you please guide us if we are going ahead of time or behind? Can we have a 5 minutes of break?
I'm launching poll.
Yes,
Please.
we have only 1 minute delay only. We are on time. 1 minute only.
So before we go on a break, we can have a poll.
Yeah.
President?
Can you vote it, please? Only 25% have been voted.
I have not received it, President.
We cannot see the poll, Shikhar.
Is it?
Not
9,
able to see.
9 out of 29 have been voted.
We
Okay.
cannot see.
Let me launch again. Let me launch it again. Are you now, everyone? Please, whoever has already voted, please vote it. No?
Not yet, not
No,
yet,
no, not yet, not yet.
not yet.
Okay. Then whoever is not able to see, can you send your voting to our Rajma?
Sure.
Okay.
The chat
I don't
or
know why you are not able to see.
should we send on the chat?
Yeah, you can send a chat to Raj Mohan alone, Sanjana terms. Now 11 out of 29, 11 have been voted.
Why I'm not able to get that voting panel? I have to change some settings.
Let me check because out of 12 they have voted. Out of
Many
29,
of us
12
are
have
not
been-
able to see it. It's
Yeah,
not just
correct.
you.
Actually, Shekhar was having trouble in between to create the poll. So he created the poll and logged in as a host after we logged in. So we have to log out and log in again. The poll option will be again available.
No problem. I think we can send personally this time, maybe.
The next time I will do it.
Yeah. So, President, we can go on a break for 5 minutes.
Yes,
Yes, please.
yes please.
Okay. Let's have a break for 5 minutes.
9, 60, 32, 31 में break start.
Is it somebody's birthday today? Papu's birthday?
Yes, sir. Just now he revealed in his icebreaker, right?
Yeah, today it is. I missed the initial opening of him. Yeah.
Sergeant at Arms, can we
Yeah.
resume?
Yeah, of course, yes. Toastmasters and guests, yeah, warm welcome back to you all for the second half of this session. Please help me to welcome our past Secretary of Indian Club Toastmasters and our current VPPR for the Dixon relaunch. Over to you, Nivedha Pratishan.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. Good evening, members and guests.
Good evening.
Can we start? I'm audible and visible,
Yes,
right?
you are audible.
Can we start?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, members and guests. Today is an important day for ICTM. It's a happy moment for me because today we are relaunching our Diction issue almost after a gap of 2 years. I feel privileged and honored to be part of this event. My heartfelt gratitude to DTM Surya Narayanan, DTM Anita Samantha, DTM Alarmail Mangai, Toastmaster Tripti Saha, Toastmaster Krishna Kumar, and Toastmaster Murugan. Without them, it would not have been possible. It is their ideas, creativity, and motivation which helped in materializing this newsletter in such a short span of time. And special thanks to our Toastmaster Shekhar and especially his wife Naga, who helped in putting together this short newsletter in such a short span of time. She took it to another level by bringing in her own creativity and design. Also, a big thanks to all the members who contributed to the newsletter this time. I'm sure the newsletter would be interesting for all the members, and I'm sure they will enjoy the experience of reading it. And more importantly, I'm sure that it will push them to contribute for all our future upcoming newsletters. There's a saying that creativity is contagious. So let's all share and bring that creativity into newsletters. So with this, it's time to launch our newsletter today. We have a special guest today. It's Division B PR Manager, Priyanka Tiwari. She is an MBA in Information Technology who has worked as business analyst with various MNCs in India. Now, she works as freelancer in digital marketing and data science field. She describes herself as outgoing, happy-go-lucky person who is a self-taught artist taking workshops for kids and adults and exhibits her artistic works through the name Paint with Priyanka. Members and guests, please help me welcome our Division B PR Manager, Priyanka Tiwari. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Nived, for this lovely introduction. I feel really privileged today to be part of this club now and for this such occasion. Thank you so much, Shekhar sir, for calling me and reaching me out for this. And so I won't take much time for this launch because you must all participants, club members must be waiting for to see the magazine. So here we go. Just want to share the screen. I hope you all can see.
Priyanka, can you click the maximize that YouTube? Maximize.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
sure.
yeah. Yes.
With all lovely colors, nice quotations and all. It's really nice. I'm getting inspired. Oh my God, this looks really yum, Mamta. I'll surely try this. Anita ma'am is forever, she's beautiful. I'm a big fan of her. Congratulations to all the members for this. And of course, the star of the years. So yeah, this is the end, I guess. So on this, congratulations to everyone. And thank you one more time for calling me to be a part of this occasion. And over to you, Nived. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking your time out to launch this newsletter. It's a privilege for us.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah. So, President, shall we display this cover page?
Yes, yes, yes. SVPPR, please.
We request all the members to switch off their camera so that we can display.
So, rest of whoever is having the hard copy, they can switch on the camera. Rest they can switch off, so that now we can take a photo snapshot with this. Whoever has hard copy, they can switch on.
Can everyone see?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nivet, you have to hand back to Sergeant Terms.
Modi, right?
Yeah.
Yes, direct to TMOD, please.
Hello? Is she here? She here?
Yes, I'm here.
Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much for
Thank you,
your.
Toastmaster Priyanka. Really looking forward to have our magazine in my hand. Before we get into our next session, which is general evaluation, I would like to ask all of you to do one thing. Since we have done only few things which was related to our theme, just take your hands like we usually do namaste in front. You have to do namaste from your back. Just take your hands and try to do namaste from the back. I can show you, I can do it very well if you can see me. If you cannot do it, just try it once a day. I tried for maybe a week or so, and then I was able to do namaste from the backside. It is very good for our blood circulation and for our mind. I already see Toastmaster Ravi Shankar exercising. All right, let's move back to our journal evaluation session. For today's meeting, our journal evaluator is a person who has been a silent mentor to me. Though I have never asked any help in my speeches, but what I have noticed about her and what I have learned from her is when to say, how to say, what to say. Our journal evaluator for today's meeting is DTM Anita Samantha. With a big round of applause, let us welcome DTM Anita Samantha. Over to you, DTM Anita.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Mamta. What a wonderful way to inspire and motivate the general evaluator, so that only good comes from the mouth of the general evaluator. Thank you very much for that wonderful words of introduction. Very warm good evening to all of you Toastmasters. And we have some special guests today, Division B Director, Toastmaster Rihanna, DTM Rihanna, and our past Division B, Division C Director, Toastmaster Sudhir Gujar. Warm welcome to both of you. Let me just straight away get into the evaluation. Today we had 6 speeches, and the first speech was given by Toastmaster Papugiri. His speech is to be evaluated by an IT engineer who's currently working as a facility manager with Denver Power Contracting Company. His take on the theme is, he says, yoga is for the mind and soul. It helps me to balance my emotions and tackle my stress levels. So let's see how this evaluator is going to tackle his stress levels on evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Papugiri. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Tony Thomas to do his maiden evaluation. Toastmaster Tony Thomas, the screen is yours.
Toastmaster Papugiri, wish you a very happy birthday. Your story is very interesting. I like the way you delivered your speech. I noticed that you were very comfortable while speaking. You were speaking like an experienced Toastmaster. Your speech was well structured with a proper introduction, content, and conclusion. I observed that you maintained eye contact and you were able to engage the audience. It was interesting to hear about your journey from your school days to your first job in Dubai, where you had to take your mother into confidence to continue with your job, and later how you had to convince your wife to continue with your current job. It was also interesting, and I observed another thing that you are very passionately mentioned about upgrading yourself, both professionally and personally, and then keeping the positive attitude which you give priority to, and staying away from the negative vibes, which was very inspiring. Overall, it was a perfectly delivered speech, and I believe that you broke the ice perfectly. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tony. Our next speech was given by DTM Mangai, and her evaluator is an impromptu evaluator for today. He says he's a very energetic Toastmaster. He's a sales and marketing professional trying to put smile on everyone's face. We'll have to ask his customers how successful he has been. Please help me welcome this very active and very fit Toastmaster to evaluate the speech of DTM Mangai. Toastmaster Kanaviran. Toastmaster Kanaviran, the screen is yours.
Good evening. She said very fit. Thank you, DTM Anita, General Evaluator. I am evaluating Toastmaster DTM Mangai for her icebreaker speech. This is like, my job is like evaluating a fish for its ability to swim. Toastmaster Mangai's icebreaker was to introduce herself to the fellow Toastmasters, and also the objective is to learn the basic structure of public speaking, but she is somebody who's totally different, and she's delivering the fourth icebreaker, she said. She also started with the speech saying, like, if you feel like quitting, think why you started. What a way to start an icebreaker speech. You know, Toastmaster Surya today introduced an eponym like Goldilocks, Walt Disney. Mangai, Mangaya is an eponym. It's an island in the Cook Islands, which is in the Pacific Ocean. So Toastmaster Mangai has an island in her name. To understand what Toastmaster Mangai was trying to introduce herself, I got a little lost in her speech. She said she had 4 brothers, one sister, 2 cousins, her adolescence and teenage was full of fun, and she's a lawyer. That's all I remember. What I would have expected her to speak about was where she is from, which school she studied, what was her father doing, what is her family, what is her passion about cooking, what is her children doing now. To introduce more about her, what is her favorite actor, whether it's the oldie Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra, or the Shah Rukh Khan and Amir Khan, or the Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan. What is her favorite book? To understand a person, we need to basically look at something like, I will remember this person forever. Certainly, she started well, and I'm sure like there is so much that she said about herself. I remember about five elements of it. One was, why you started, you remember it so that you cannot quit. Very good, point taken. But beyond that, I could not get exactly her introduction as a full-bodied person, though she has said like, she's introducing herself. She wanted to hide many things. I don't want to tell about the family, etc. But that's what is more interesting. Overall, we got a new bride behind the screen, not fully visible. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kanaviran. Next in line, we had another icebreaker speech from Toastmaster Ravi Shankar. And to do his evaluation is, I wouldn't say a budding, but a very humorous person who tried his skills in humorous speaking. I don't see him these days. I don't know why. I would request him to start trying his humor skills again and start giving us humorous speeches. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Venu Somaya to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Ravi Shankar. Toastmaster Venu, the screen is yours.
Hi, can I see the star on screen? Toastmaster Ravi Shankar is here.
Yeah, Chief.
How can I call this an icebreaker? Now, the agenda is given to me saying that evaluate an icebreaker. And when I come to watch the speech, it's a combination of all the lessons together. What I like about the speech upfront is the scripting. Typically, when you say an icebreaker speech, you normally end up following a chronology of who I am, my name is so and so, my father's name is so and so, and you end up giving an entire story. But with the learning as the backdrop, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar beautifully showed all the aspects of his life. At the end of the speech, I felt it as a different genre. I can call it as an icebreaker motivational speech. If Toastmasters tomorrow can create a special segment and call it this. Now coming, what else I liked about the speech is the presence. Now we have shifted from the regular meetings to a digital forum. And this is the first speech I have seen wherein the camera has been used to the best effect. In this case, the audience is the camera. And the way you have used it, it shows the presence and the comfort you have with the screen. I mean, I can easily call you the Rajnikant of Toastmasters if I can. The only other time I felt so glued to the screen is when I rewatched the movie Godfather. Every time I saw this movie, I get glued to the screen. I can't take my eyes off. And that's exactly how I felt when I saw Ravi Shankar today on the screen. I mean, just like Ravi Shankar's speech, the movie Godfather is not about a chronology of Marlon Brando's life. It's also about a lot of human relationships throughout the movie. And what I found exactly similar to the movie is what Ravi pointed at: managing anger, managing money, and managing priorities. This has been exactly the script of Godfather. And I see Ravi's script is on the same lines. So if you can allow me, I want to call Ravi the Godfather of Toastmasters. Moving on, for a couple of improvements if I can add in, Ravi could have done better because he knows clearly the speech is only for 4 to 6 minutes. So instead of trying to fit in everything, which is impossible, he is 50 plus now, if I'm not wrong. So trying to fit in 50 plus in 5 minutes is impossible. So he could have better chosen a few aspects of his life, and accordingly he could have edited his speech better, and maybe he could have been the speaker of the day today. The second thing is, couple of places I felt Ravi could have been a little slowed down to get the full impact. Like when he spoke about Newton's apple, when he spoke about the bell moment, when he said, what should I do with the bell's ring? Should I take it this way or that way? I couldn't get the message clearly. I had to ponder upon it after the speech. And this is the crux of the speech, which had to be given in a much better manner. I missed that. And as I said, don't gobble everything in that 4 to 6 minutes. Make an icebreaker 2, like Godfather 2, call it icebreaker 2.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venu. Next in line, we had the speech of Toastmaster Ramesh. His speech is to be evaluated by this evaluator, who says she is someone who benefits from and admires Toastmasters evaluation. When she is an evaluator, every time what goes on in her mind is, you have to say what has to be said in the way Toastmasters prescribe, yet in your own way. Let us see what is her own way. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Janani. Toastmaster Janani, screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Financial planning. It is a speech that is based on the slides, a very informative speech, or precisely informative, because not much information was given, not much less information was provided. It was just apt with just 3 main points: what is financial planning, what are the goals, and what has to be considered. But as an audience, did I feel that I'm connected to the speech? No, because I felt the why of financial planning and who should do financial planning was not provided by the speaker. The speech just started abruptly and ended abruptly. So me connecting to the speech did not happen. However, the points that was discussed in the speech was very apt. And the second point was 7 goals of any family. The word any makes the difference. These are called extreme words or exaggerating words. And when we speak, it will not create much of an impact. But when it is seen, it will definitely trigger the question of, does this apply to any family in the world? And everyone comes from a different background. So as a presenter, especially on the presentation, when something is shown, we'll have to be cautious of what is being shown. And the abrupt ending, I was just waiting for a nice conclusion, because a speech is about having the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. But what I saw was just the body of the speech, and I feel the speaker could have improved on providing a thread that connects the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Overall, financial planning did have elements to take away for every person, at least to consider for the benefit of their families, but it missed the planning. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janani. Next, we have Toastmaster Dharmaraj, who will be evaluated by this person who takes care of everybody's health and wealth, because he works in the insurance sector. On the theme, he says, to be happy, we should be mindful of our thoughts, which means we should take care of our mind. To have calm and peaceful mind, that mind, is one of the best tool is yoga, the tool that costs nothing other than dedicated time. This yogic Toastmaster is going to evaluate Toastmaster Dharmaraj's speech. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Kumar Natarajan. Toastmaster Kumar, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anita, for the very crisp introduction and terming me as a yogic Toastmaster. Hope your wise words will come true. My target speaker, Toastmaster Dharmaraj, as promptly introduced by Toastmaster Mamta, he has been a regular feature in the routine table topics sessions. So he has improved tremendously as a speaker, and in his level 1 project 2 speech, that is clearly evident. Toastmaster Dharmaraj, you had a fantastic opening, the great example of those birds. That is very apt for this time where there is a lot of disruption, and only when we are unified, we can manage this crisis. The speech is structured well. I think you had done a fantastic job in correlating the facts about your workplace, about your experience, how you managed to achieve being unified, come across challenges. Everything is perfectly fitting the speech, and it is very well delivered to the audience, which they can definitely take away as a goodie this evening. Few points which would allow you to improve further as a speaker to make the audience be more focused to your speech are the 2 points which I'm going to tell you now. One is you had a continuous movement which is disrupting the audience to follow you. It's a great distraction because the valuable points which you will be delivering may not be listened by the audience. And secondly, the voice modulation. It is the same as you started till the end. One way to improve this is you can be preparing, once you prepare the script, start reading the script aloud so that you will know where to go in high pitch, where to lower the tone. Or if you can go to one step further by recording your voice and replaying it and sharing it with your mentor who can help you in modulating your speech. Hope you can take this feedback and apply this in your next speech. And I'm sure you have a tremendous potential to become a fantastic speaker at the end of this level itself. Thank you very much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kumar. Our next evaluator is a very bubbly, and very enthusiastic and charming Toastmaster. I can say is the most sought after Toastmaster in our district. He is the past Division C Director, and his take on the theme is, he says, yoga is a way of life that helps us balance our life. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Sudhir Gujar to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Rajendra. Toastmaster Sudhir, the screen is yours.
Can the timer reset the clock, please?
Yeah, I already reset.
No, you're on red. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
There.
No worries. Yeah. Lovely. Am I audible and clear? Okay, lovely. You cannot author a book unless you start writing one. Toastmaster Rajendra Panchbhai, in your speech titled Coin, you have begun your Pathways journey with a project that required you to deliver a well-organized speech. Now, your speech, how did it start? It started with a bit of historical intrigue. You know, you just gave us something to latch on. What is he going to talk about? And you mentioned how every era in history was defined by the artifacts excavated. And from here, you had a remarkable transition from coins to COVID, which was really very good. Nobody would have seen that coming. And then you took on the rest of your speech. So coins to COVID, I think that was very, very good of you. Your speech had a lot of content, which leads us to understand that your speaking style was speaking to inform. And this particular speech was just about that. The language in which you delivered the speech was very easy to understand and comprehend. And there were appropriate physical gestures made during the entire course of this speech. There are some recommendations which I can give you definitely to help you better your speech. I know this is just your beginning writing your book, but some tips will definitely help you. And the first one is play with your voice. You have a very good voice. It is a bit of a strong voice, and I would really suggest that you experiment with it. A simple exercise can be, you can start repeating these words. You know, this is one exercise which I use. I say, sir, 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 pa, 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 ka, 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 ga, 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 ka. Okay, you keep on mumbling these words so that, you know, you begin from here and you end up the final voice here. So some exercises like this can help you develop your voice modulation to an extent. structure your speech as well to maintain that little bit of flow, because I could see some things were misplaced here and there. So try to structure and write down your speech far more properly. I love the fact that you are very much in tune with your current affairs and general knowledge, and this is the biggest strength which I see in you. Try to incorporate this in all your regular speeches so that you can develop a far more stronger speech. So to sum up, good transitions, good content, general knowledge used, the current affairs used was very relevant, easy to understand, and of course, the recommendation to work on your voice. Wish you all the very best. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita, DTM Anita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhir. Now we have something very interesting coming up, an evaluation of an evaluator's speech. And to do this evaluation, we have our own ICTM Toastmaster, who is the Area 7 Director. He is the immediate past president of our club. And he's an event manager, and he says he loves to collect coins and pictures of fireworks. Not coins, pins, sorry. And I remember him saying at some point somewhere during one of the meetings that he joined Toastmaster to collect the Toastmaster pin. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Kumaran to evaluate the evaluation of Toastmaster Tony. Toastmaster Kumaran, the screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening to you all. My target evaluator, Toastmaster Tony, evaluated the speech of the icebreaker speech of Papugiri. He ensured from the beginning itself that he listened very well the overall speech delivered by Toastmaster Papugiri. He gave the outline of the overall speech and then started to give his recommendations step by step. He also ensured to say that as an audience member, he observed a lot of improvements that the fellow Toastmaster can improve in his next speech. Toastmaster Tony, you also had a very good spoken language, and it was very clear and it was easily understandable when you gave those feedbacks. The feedbacks, you also made sure that your feedbacks can be easily implemented by the Toastmaster in his next speech, which you said that if he has used his stage presence, because he was standing and he was delivering the speech in the same position, whereas he could have just used a little bit of momentum so that we could have a much more connection. And also in your evaluation, you could have improved on your eye contact. You were also sitting and you were looking at the paper to read out or to make out your sentence. There you could improve yourself, which could bring the audience attention towards you. In short, I would say that your delivered feedback was tactful, but could be more constructive or helpful for the speaker by giving examples, because not every speech is perfect and it could have improvements. So you could have clearly mentioned one feedback that he could put in the next speech, and he could have, you could witness that happening. With this, I would summarize that your overall approach on the feedback was fantastic, but it could be improved. Thank you, and I wish you best of luck. Over to the General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kumaran. timer, Toastmaster Sheikh. Can we have the timer's report to know whether all the evaluators have qualified?
All the evaluators are qualified. 7 evaluators are qualified.
Yeah, so to the Sajida terms or the president, you can get ready the ballot or the voting. And Toastmaster Sheikh, how are we doing on time?
1 second.
Okay, while you look at it.
Yes, we are in time.
Okay, let me call upon for the reports of the various role players today. Today we had Toastmaster Pritika, who's the R counter. Toastmaster Pritika, can we have the R counter's report?
Yes, ma'am. First, I'd like to begin off by saying that I had an easy day today. I don't have much to report. To begin off with the speakers, Toastmasters Pappugiri and Alarmail Mangai had used R once in their speech. Toastmaster Ramesh Rangabhashyam had used R 5 times in the speech and had an excessive usage of the word and. Toastmaster Dharmaraj used R 10 times in the speech and again had a repetitive of the word and. To the evaluators, Toastmaster Tony Thomas used R 4 times. Toastmaster Kanabiran used the word R 5 times. Toastmaster Venu Somaya used 5 times again. And Toastmasters Janani and Kumar Natarajan used the word R 2 times. To the Toastmaster of the day used R twice, and the grammarian used R twice. So that's the end of the speech. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pritika. Moving on, can we have the report from the listener? Toastmaster Rajesh. You're on mute, Toastmaster Rajesh. Can you unmute yourself?
General evaluator, I'm launching the poll. Whoever is getting a poll, please vote it. Otherwise, you can send it to Sergeant Arms.
Yes, Toastmaster Rajesh, you may give the listener's report.
It's questions. I have to ask questions, correct?
Yes, you have to ask questions, right?
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster. Mr. Madam, General Evaluators and members and guests. I have prepared a few questions to see how everyone was listening. The questions mixed with fun and normal. Nothing is difficult to our Toastmasters. Everything is possible. So I cannot say difficult questions. Everything is possible. Thank you. First question is, what is our meeting number?
382.
382. Thank you. And when the Toastmaster formed? Toastmaster International formed?
1924.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Surya sir. Why yoga is important in our life?
Introduced by Mamta.
To bring in harmony with ourselves.
To increase our memory power and relaxation. That's what Toastmaster Mamta given heading when she introduced when she gone for yoga exercise. Okay, fine. And what is the last yoga exercise we done before speaker starts?
Namaste. Oh, sorry.
No.
Behind
Bumblebee.
Namaste
Bumblebee.
behind.
No, it was
Namaste
Bumblebee.
behind.
No, it was Bumblebee.
Namaste behind.
No, it was Bumblebee.
Ravi sir, you are correct.
Because that is the only thing she told, not in the yoga. She spoke about mother-in-law putting then hands on the head. So I remember my mother.
Thank you. So what is the another word our grammarian said before word of the day?
Eponym. Eponym.
Thank you. Thank you. And what is the DTM Mangai given quote at the end of the speech?
Can I say?
When you want to
quit, you ask yourself why you started.
Thank you, Surya sir. And another question. What is the Toastmaster Ravi Shankar sir's title of speech today?
Learning is a continuous process.
Life is learning.
No, life's learning.
Everybody's opening agenda.
Life is a learning process.
Life is learning process.
Life is a learning process. Thank you. So another ninth question. What is the 1/3 formula said in financial planning? What are the 3 steps they said in financial planning in the 1/3 formula?
Spend only 1/3 of your salary.
Oh.
Have 1/3 of your salary for payments and 1/3 of it for savings.
Correct. Thank you, ma'am.
Only banker knows it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh.
Just
are you
one
done?
more, two more questions.
Okay.
What is the distance from Jalandhar to Himalaya?
200 kilometers.
Thank you. Another one fun question. What are the actors Kannabiran said in evaluation?
Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan.
Rajinikanth, Kamala Hassan.
Salman Khan.
Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Rajinikanth and Kamala Hassan. You are missing Rajinikanth and Kamala Hassan also. And another thing, what is the movie
Godfather
mentioned by the Venu at the time of evaluation?
It's answered already.
Godfather.
Thank you. Thank you. Over to the contest of over to the Toastmaster of the day.
General evaluator. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh, for those interesting questions. Everybody were eager to answer them. And now I was expecting at least somebody will use it during the report session. So I thought, let me call Toastmaster Surya Narayanan, the grammarian, to present his report. Toastmaster Surya Narayan, the Goldilocks man today. Toastmaster Surya Narayanan.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Hope you can see and hear me. Yeah. As you rightly said, till the end, nobody really used the word Goldilocks in the right fashion, though the general evaluator and one of the evaluators mentioned the word. I thought it was very easy to use at least in the evaluation part, to say that your the body language you used was just Goldilocks. It wasn't excessive, it wasn't too less, or you could have used it in a very nice way. I thought I was expecting something and it didn't happen. That's okay. Now coming to the English usage, I listened to a lot of good usage. One said yoga balances physical and mental well-being. Then somebody said promises are made to be broken. Papu to Papu, light to Papu pro version. That was very nice usage of the language. One speaker said for mumble and fumble. Another speaker said salad day, as a very, very nice usage. Boy, apple of my eye, troughs of challenges, endure to explore. Toastmaster Ramesh also used the words untoward and seamless. Dharmaraj used the word alien. Rajendra used the word decipher, history in making. COVID is a great disruptor. So a lot of good usages were there in the speeches and evaluations. Now coming back to not so good usages, I noted quite a few. I will focus on very specific things. So one is on pronunciation. One speaker said unity instead of unity, and other than that, one speaker said, I went on to learn both that language. Instead of saying I went on to learn both those languages. One speaker said, no, everything's about me, instead of everything. born in 22nd July instead of born on 22nd July. One speaker also used the word guy, which is more of a colloquial term. Better not use such slang or colloquial words in our formal language. One speaker got confused between adapted and adopted. You always adapt to something or you adopt something. Right? One speaker used feedback in plural form. Feedback is just feedback. Another speaker got confused between movement and momentum. I have a few other points which I will personally pass on to the individual speakers for want of time. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, DM Surendran. You made up with the usage of the language and not so good usage of language to compensate for the usage of the word of the day. I hope all of you have finished voting for the best evaluator. Shekhar is done. Okay. Now moving on to summarize about today's meeting. The meeting started on time on the dot 7. The Sergeant at Arms is very fervent and he set the tone for the meeting. A very good story with the moral, and he had the audience hooked to him, and he also made sure that the president was introduced very well. As you all know, understand by now, the Sergeant at Arms has a very difficult task of introducing the president almost 24 times during the year minimum. And so every time he has to think of something novel to talk about the president. The president, Toastmaster Shekhar, opened with great vigor, and he recognized the presence of all the guests, and he was as keen as mustard to introduce TMOD also very eloquently. TMOD, what can I say? A very good theme, very well spoken about the theme, and normally when such teams are there, the TMOD will start off with tap, stretch, and do so many things. But here was a TMOD letting us do things which could make us sleep. I'm sure, but no, none of us went to sleep. Just one point of improvement for the TMOD. The TMOD is there. The main is to introduce all the role players. But mentioning who sent you and who did not send it to you. So that is the only improvement that I think of. All the other role players, the timer, the grammarian, just one piece of rumor, segments in the beginning. Or it's not necessary to tell a minute. You can say green will approaching the time, and I'm going to putting more usage of the time. And or madam in Toastmasters, it is just Toastmaster. I don't know, somebody said Mr. and Madam Toastmaster, so I just thought, let me just point that out to you. And very quickly, to talk about today's evaluation session, an evaluator's job is not only to find the good things or the good aspects of a speech, but also to provide improvements. Our first evaluator, Toastmaster Kanabiran, his evaluation was very well rounded and very direct evaluation and well pointed out the improvements. Toastmaster Venu was very full of praise for the speaker, but at the end he did give some improvements with a lot of empathy for the speaker. Toastmaster Janani, you went too quickly to give the improvements. Maybe you have to learn a bit of the whitewash technique, which I don't normally recommend, but you speak about the good aspects of the speech and then you move on to the improvements. But today, somehow you straight away moved into the improvements. Toastmaster Kumar, good analysis of the speech and well suggested improvements, and not only giving the improvements, but also how to do the improvement. That was something very good. Toastmaster Sudhir, again, an excellent analysis of the speech and pinning on the type of the speech presented. Again, you also gave very good, suggested good improvements on also on how to do those improvements. Sorry about that. Toastmaster Kumaran, evaluation was full of empathy and also had suggested some valuable improvements for the evaluator. Overall, well done all the evaluators, and the meeting also has been wonderful, and so far we have been able to stick on time. I hope we are still on time. And with this, I hand back control to the Toastmaster of the day.
We are.
Thank you, BPM Anita, for your crisp and detailed evaluation. Now, it's time for me to sign off, but before I sign off, I would just like to say, Toastmasters, when we are happy, we are really full of energy and we can do things which are even unachievable. Always remember that we cannot always control what goes on outside, but we can always control what goes on inside. With this, I would like to sign off and over to the President.
Thank you. Thank you, Mamta, for that wonderful yoga session. We learned few yoga movements which will help us during our stress time. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll teach to my wife Naga also. Let's see how it's going to be. Without further delay, let me announce the best speaker, best evaluator of today. Before that, I would like to thank Toastmaster of the Day, General Evaluator, and all the role players who did a fabulous job. Big round of applause. Now let me announce the best speaker and best evaluator of the today. Best speaker goes to our body boy, Papagiri. Congratulations, Papagiri, for that wonderful speech. The best evaluator goes to, no doubt, Sudhir Kujar. Congratulations. Please keep coming to our club and take part of it. With that, I would like to announce a few announcements. The last meeting, last week, Mamta Babbar has completed level 2 in motivational strategies. Congratulations, Mamta, for your next level. Hope you will complete your path as soon as possible. We wish to see you. Next, our coming 23rd July, 7 to 8:15 p.m., we have Humor Secrets by Darren Leclerc. He is the International Speech Contest winner. So please be available 23rd July 2020, 7 to 8:15 p.m. Again, I would like to call all your support for this newsletter. Our newsletter, again, one more launch will be on October. So I need all your support. Provide your article, provide your input to our VPPR Nivek. With that, I would like to congratulate the VPPR for relaunching the newsletter after 2 years. With that, I would like to adjourn meeting number 381. Now I will call guest feedback. If any guest is here, you can provide your feedback now. I would like to adjourn meeting number 381. Thank you. Thank you so much.
382.
Sorry, 382. Yeah. 382. Yeah, now we can socialize. This meeting will be open till you say bye-bye. Papu, are you there?
Get the guest feedback first.
Yeah, guess.
Guest feedback.
Zinat. Zinat.
Very good evening. The second time I'm attending the meeting. We enjoyed this meeting and learned about yoga. And we had lovely and amazing speakers. Like speaker had conveyed in their perspective. It was really a learning process for us. It was really very good. I hope the meeting was Goldilocks, which we can take it on both the ways. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zenith. We have Ashanul. Ashanul, are you there? Can you provide?
Thank you so much, everyone. I joined this club to improve my speaking skills. okay, and to a strong my vocab, okay, and I trust I will gain too much from here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ashanul. Thank you. Please keep coming. Our Division B director is there, Rihanna Pinto. Can you say a few words about this newsletter, our today's meeting?
Yes. Good evening, President and all the fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you for the invitation. And I enjoyed the evening with you all. Wonderful speeches, wonderful evaluations, and good to see Ravi Shankar back on stage again with this speeches after a long time. And so many speakers and evaluators. It's a speaker-thon. Good to see. You started the year with a bang and with the release of the newsletter. Congratulations to the VPPR, Nived, on the relaunch of the newsletter Diction, and for a colorful newsletter. I'm hoping to read it soon. Looks like an amazing newsletter with a lot of facts and achievements covered up in the newsletter, and with the many articles from all the members. Hope to see ICTM and the Division B Facebook page also posting all your events, achievements, and let others also know about your achievements in our Division B and be inspired. It was a wonderful meeting, and kudos to TMOD Mamta for that lovely team and for getting all the members involved in it. And thank you once again for giving this opportunity to be with you all. And good luck to all our new members who have just broken the ice today. Good luck to you in your Toastmaster journey. Thank you, and over to you, President.
Thank you, Division Director Rihanna Pinto, DTM. I think Priyanka Tiwari, our Division B PR Manager, are you there?
She's gone, I guess.
Okay, no problem. Maybe we will get her feedback after some time. Yeah, now it's time to celebrate our Papugiri today's birthday. Papugiri, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Many happy returns of the day.
Happy
My dear.
birthday.
Thank you everyone.
Birthday, Papu.
Ekar, you are muted.
I will leave now. Thank you.
Is too far away, I think so.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Brianna.
Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
Shekhar,
Yeah.
today we have a new member, one new speaker and 3 new members
Oh, okay. Wow.
who
That's
did their
great.
role for the first time.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, first timer. Next time I'll provide the banner, the first timer banner. Thank you so much for your support. Please keep taking role. Please keep support our VPE for running this meeting successfully. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I had one suggestion which I left out during my general evaluation. All the role players can actually name themselves according to the role. I mean, it looks very systematic and disciplined on the screen once you do that. So I don't know if it's up to the extra.
I had done it in my laptop. I had some connectivity issues, then I switched to my mobile. Then I lost that naming.
No, few of us do it regularly, DTM Surya, but we are new, so we have to be educated to it. There are some of us who do it regularly. I've noticed that. All the role players have to name themselves.
My son wants to sing a song for
Put the name of
Papugiri.
your role and then your name. So
Sing a song.
Cultural program.
Sing a song. Happy birthday, Papugiri uncle.
Happy birthday, Papa Uncle.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very sweet. So how if you are playing some role means we have to mention listener Rajesh Murugesan like that?
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yes. Actually, that was my fault also. I just forgot to mention this to the new members. So from next time, I'll also keep this
No
in
problem.
mind.
We will start doing that.
If you're grammarian, your name.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
That title should be in front or afterwards?
Toastmaster Ravi,
Role name.
the front.
Okay. Because I have
Role
seen some
and then
people
name.
write speaker name, somebody
Yeah,
write
role name.
name
No, no,
speaker.
no. It should be role and name so that it's uniform.
Correct. So all come in speaker S series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is better if we write speaker 1, 2, 3. That is still better.
कल सुबह में 6 बजे ड्यूटी है यहाँ
Okay, thank you everybody. I'm leaving now.
राफी और बाला
Having
आएगा
some other
Thank
things
you.
also.
Thank you, everybody. I'm leaving.
Thank you, everyone.
मैं
Thank you.
I was just telling Toastmaster Ravi, they're going to 1 minute, please. Toastmaster Ravi, you broke so much of ice today. They're remaking Titanic. Titanic 2 is coming.
ओके ओके मैं व्हाट्सएप में भेजा है
What is Titanic 2? Any new film or
बॉस मिल गया मेरे को मिल गया
making some
No, no. She
newsletter?
broke so much ice today. The ships in the ocean are stuck. I hope you've seen the movie Titanic.
No, he is working in Qatar Airways. No, where he gone to ship? Only. Husband only.
When did you move to Qatar?
Qatar Petroleum.
Qatar Petroleum. Ravi Shankar is
Qatar
in Qatar
Petroleum,
Petroleum, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Titanic
Anyway,
1
flight
was
or ship, it is running in petrol. So, okay.
Titanic 1 was by David. Titanic 1 was by Cameron. Titanic 2 is by Anita Samantha. I'll be having a pleasure to enjoy that. Anita, today your mic was giving trouble. In between, we had a lot of disturbances. People are texting. Somewhere
I
something
know.
is wrong.
She's giving some comments on my
No, today.
thing, but I was unable to listen it properly. I will ask them later. So,
Because, I think the internet is stable today. I
Something wrong. Well,
was getting
talk
that
please.
issue. So, I don't know. Some today,
I have a quick question for
I
this.
don't know. The internet is problem.
Yeah.
What kind of mic are we using? Anybody is using a podcasting mic? Anybody's got a special mic for these meetings?
No,
I'm
no,
using
no.
a laptop sound mic. That's it.
Laptop sound mic or Bluetooth?
No, laptop is much better.
Yeah, correct. Laptop is much better.
I felt laptop is more comfortable. I also felt it.
Yes, correct.
Unless otherwise you are talking at a distance, where you probably use a mic. If you are delivering a speech or something.
But if you need to invest in a good mic, what's the best deal, Kanna? Like a mic here, you have a Bluetooth mic or a USB mic.
JBL. Maybe I would say JBL.
What are you using now, Venu? What are you using now?
That's
What is
better.
the brand? What is
Actually,
the brand?
when you speak Venu, it is very clear. So you can stick to this.
Be an AirPod.
What is
It's
the
a
brand?
Chinese.
Venu?
It's a dummy Apple iPod.
Okay.
Cheaper version.
That's okay. But it's very clear when you speak. I don't see any disturbance.
Thank you.
Because nobody's talking, I said I'll talk about mics.
This problem of mine is only today, no?
Yes, problem. Yeah, Anita.
There is some lag when you are talking. Mic was having
Problem
some-
is
Yeah, only problem.
And this,
Only
what Suryanarayan's
today, right?
first word, no? Suryanarayan said, no? Eponym, is it?
Eponym.
That Surya Namaskar is also eponym?
eponym.
Surya is there?
Surya
I think
Namaskar,
Surya is not
it
there. He
coming from
left.
eponym?
Surya left?
Yes, Surya left.
Actually, I thought the word he gave is eponym, not the Goldilocks.
Correct, but he told eponym and he wanted to tell Surya Namaskaram into that, I do not know. Because that is
No,
also
I,
coming from,
I did not get the word Goldilocks as the word of the day.
that was a Goldilocks word. The word itself was a Goldilocks. Because actually, what I liked in this word is it's a very interesting word. Okay, good from far, far from good. You can connect very nicely. Only thing is,
You cannot use it.
you should have displayed that word because hearing it was very tough to understand the pronunciation of it sometimes. Goldilocks, how to
If
say.
it went like this, I couldn't still use it.
That's it. But it was a good word. Actually. It was,
I thought
was a
it's
new word.
I thought he's telling about eponym and then something like, Goldilocks is an eponym. I said, okay, fine. Word is the use of eponym today.
It was a good word actually.
Yeah, learn something.
And today,
I see Kumaran very quiet today.
Today, our friend Raj Mohan, sharpening the axe. Raj, very good. Make it more crisper. It should not extend so long. You should cut down the words, make it more crisper. Short sentence and power pack should be there in that. Make it more crisper, it will be very strong. And when you speak that line, you should have some vocal change in that. Otherwise, that message will not go powerful. Otherwise, it was a very good message. It's a very powerful message, sharpening the axe, especially opening activities, you do regular activities. Very good. Good one, Raj. I like this VP education, this activity. Superb. She's charging. One good thing she's doing, I observed, is public relations. She's picking it very strongly. She convinced me that you have to do your job today. Otherwise, you're unfit. She made me feel that. I said, okay, I'm doing my icebreaker. Finished. She's got a very good way of approaching and convincing. Good team it is. Lovely team, Shekhar. You are gifted nicely. Good. Anita, are we late? Anita is okay.
Thanks, Ravi.
No, Shekhar actually made sure he adjourned the meeting. We were actually about 2 or 3 minutes late.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah. Otherwise, Shekhar, you have to confirm with Anita, are we delaying or in time? Okay? Otherwise, you stop the meeting, you adjourn the meeting and allow it to go. No problem.
Yeah. I just finished in 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes. Thanks, VPPR Nived, for that wonderful work on the newsletter. I mean, he did almost till 2 o'clock yesterday night. He was working, and then
You
he
were
made
also
sure
working,
that
right? Everybody was working.
This newsletter will be shared now with everyone.
Yeah. VPPR will be sharing now.
It's a very good job, Shekhar. Very good job. Who were the supporting hands behind this newsletter? I was always used to think how this diction got buried suddenly. Whole year I was thinking last year. It was done with a lot of efforts once upon a time. It went into the totally buried state, I thought. And today when you said diction, I got very energized. Man, it's coming back, I thought. Nived, very good job, Nived. Never stop the commitment. That is what will take you up. Keep doing what you are believing
Actually,
in.
Shekhar and
Shekhar involves
Shekhar and
his
Nived
wife.
has.
Shekhar involves his wife very smartly in all the activities. Even today, he said, after the meeting, I'll tell this message to my wife. I'll discuss with my wife. He's very, very careful. And I think his wife is coming into the room and going out. Every time his wife enters the room, he puts the dialogue and he closes the dialogue. He's very smartly managing the meeting. Good buddies. Very nice to be at ICT Block.
Okay, bye everybody. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Kumaran. Good night. Good night, Kanna.
Good night.
Good night, Kanna. Good night, everyone. Good night, Kumaran. Bye-bye.